What is Khalistan and why is it causing tension between India and Canada? An intriguing question that opens a complex web of history, politics, and diaspora dynamics. Today, we unravel the story of the Khalistan movement and its implications on the international stage. The Khalistan movement traces its roots back to the 1970s and 80s, when it led to a decade-long armed insurgency. The objective? A separate Sikh homeland within India. This contentious issue has recently re-emerged as a point of friction between India and Canada, two nations sharing a long-standing bilateral relationship. In the heart of this friction lies the Sikh diaspora in Canada, some of whom have found resonance with the cause of Khalistan. While this movement is outlawed in India, it enjoys the protection of free speech laws in Canada and the United States, thus creating a dichotomy of perspectives. The tension escalated in June of 2023 when a Sikh separatist leader, Hardeep Singh Nijjar, was fatally shot in Canada. The Canadian Prime Minister leveled accusations at India, alleging its involvement in the assassination. These allegations, based on Canadian intelligence and surveillance, were vehemently denied by India, leading to a strained relation between the two countries. India's concern is twofold. First, it views the support for the Khalistan movement in Canada as a threat to its territorial integrity. Secondly, it perceives it as a challenge to its national security. To add to the complexity, the Sikh community itself is not monolithic, with many Sikhs being patriotic and not supporting Khalistan. This divide is not just limited to the Sikh community. The resurgence of Khalistani extremism has also impacted Indian Americans and strained relationships with Hindus. Reports of vandalism and harassment at Hindu temples and Indian festivals have been on the rise. The recent activism in the diaspora has focused on gaining recognition for Sikh suffering linked to events in 1984, a year that marked a turning point in the Khalistan movement. This activism, while highlighting the plight of those affected, has also led to an increase in hate crimes and anti-India activities, prompting the Indian government to issue an advisory to its nationals in Canada. To summarize, the Khalistan issue is a complex one. It is rooted in historical events, but its current manifestation is influenced by diaspora dynamics and international politics. It is not just about a movement for a separate Sikh homeland, but also about how this movement is perceived and responded to by different nations and communities. The question of Khalistan remains a divisive issue, with some viewing it as a fringe movement and others arguing for Sikh sovereignty. The contention over Khalistan has strained India-Canada relations, highlighted the challenges of managing diaspora communities with a history of conflict, and sparked a debate about Sikh activism in the North American diaspora. And with that, we conclude our exploration of the Khalistan movement and its impact on India-Canada relations. A story of history, diaspora, and international politics intertwined, reminding us that the echoes of the past continue to reverberate in the present.